Snapchatting, rumbling, fuck, shake your tits and swing your dicks. Friday's back, baby, and so is another sphincter spasming episode of your favorite internet sensation with libation, the Friday wrap-up. Before we get today's show kicked off, I want to tip my hat to today's libation. Last week, I showed you a new canned cocktail that I've been enjoying. It was a vodka iced tea. It's called Surfside, and it's one of my new favorite things this summer. And I bought a variety pack. You all heard about my Total Wine and Spirits episode. So in the variety pack, they had this. It's vodka lemonade. Now, vodka lemonade is kind of like a dumbed down version of a vodka Collins, which is one of my absolute favorite summer cocktails. So I had one of these on Sunday. I drank a fuck ton of these things on Sunday. Iced tea, Arnold Palmer's, lemonades, and this was delightfully refreshing. So I'm going to show it to you on today's show. I can't use a glass today because it's so motherfucking hot out that everything is melting, condensations all over the place. So I got to use an official Friday wrap-up Yeti. But that's all right. A little product showcasing never hurt nobody. So here we go. All right. Look at that. You see the cascading pour? Nice, clear, crisp, clean. Just perfect for a fucking hot day like today. That's for sure. And the good thing about these Yetis, you can get it all in one shot. So there you go. All right. Lit it up. Get the snorkel ready. And Azalud to drink up and be somebody. Oh, man. That is perfection right there. Summer perfection. So, if you haven't already tried this shit, you're missing out. Get yourself down to the local liquor store. You can't pick these up in a beer distributor because it's alcohol, not a malt beverage, okay? And go out there and get yourself like a couple of cases of this shit. I'm telling you, this is the summer thing. So, indulge yourself. Well, what a fucking week it's been. Holy shit. You know, today the whole week, I like to share with my audience, the whole fucking week, I've been a little out of sorts since like Monday to Wednesday. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me. I don't know if I picked up a bug or something, but I had from Monday morning, from the time I woke up Monday morning till about Wednesday night, I wasn't right. Like something was off. I don't know what exactly it was. I had no fucking energy. I was blah. Everything fucking hurt. I felt like I got hit by a goddamn train for 3 days. Thankfully, yesterday I woke up. I felt fine, but I don't know. Today I feel back to myself again, But anyway, so yeah, it's been a fucking week. Well, I got some good news this week. It turns out that I have a big following down in Florida. Could you imagine this shit? So I got to give a big thank you to Mr. C and the Village's crew. Okay, guys, remember to like and subscribe. That way you never miss an episode. So there you go. Hopefully we get some more viewers. Well, unless you were under a rock this week, it was Juneteenth on Wednesday. And as you can see, I'm wearing my official Juneteenth t-shirt. I saved it just for you guys. Huh? Okay, so more on Juneteenth later. But speaking of Juneteenth, I came across this Facebook post last night. Somebody brought it to my attention. I don't know. One of these, fucking idiot, Little League moms posted this on Facebook, and somebody sent it to me because they thought it was hilarious. So I'm looking at it, and they posted it, I think, on Wednesday, on Juneteenth. And it's the Valley Stream Little League. And this woman put congratulations to the All Blacks team for winning. And I'm looking at look at this picture. I'm looking at the fucking picture, and the whole fucking team is black, including the coach. I'm like, the fucking team can't be called the All Blacks. I think there's 1 or 2 white kids on it, and I guarantee you it was their mothers that posted this. Either the moms are fucking hilarious with perfect comedic timing, or they're fucking idiots. I'm leaning more towards option B as much as I'd like to say it's option A. Okay, but I'm looking at them this team cannot be called. I mean, granted, they all have all black. They have black black jerseys on. I'm but there's no way that they let the Valley Stream Little League team call themselves the All Blacks. The fucking coaches are black, and the whole fucking team is black. I couldn't stop fucking laughing for about 45 minutes. I mean, why not call them the Zulu Warriors or something? Holy shit. Fucking world is going to hell and gasoline draws. So this was an expensive week. I had the plumber here this week. So I have 2 leaky sinks, one in the kitchen, one in the fucking bathroom. Now, I can do some plumbing work, but I don't like getting underneath the sink. It's just my father used to make me do it all the time when I was a kid. Just fucking PTSD. I look, my kitchen sink, this fucking house is like 4,000 years old. Every time I fix something, something else breaks. So like I fucking, the fucking bathroom sink started leaking. And I couldn't figure out where the fuck this thing is leaking from. Like, it wasn't leaking from the... Like, it was... I couldn't... It was, like, coming... Like, the water would go down, and then it would come back up, and then, like, there was a knot, like, where the joint is. It was, like, coming up out of it. I'm like, how does this fucking happen? So I tried snaking it, nothing. It wouldn't work. So, and then, as soon as I painted the fucking... one half of the kitchen, the kitchen sink started fucking leaking like a sieve, because the drain line was rusted shut. Was fucking rotted. So I says, you know what? If I touch either one of these things, it's going to be a disaster. So I called a local plumber. Nice guy. He's right here in Franklin Square. If you need him, his name's Sal. Sal the plumber. Google him. Great guy. Older gentleman. Okay. Rather robust individual. He goes to the gym of pasta and pizza. So he comes Tuesday. Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? Well, it might have been Wednesday. I don't remember. But... one of these days. Yeah, Wednesday actually it was. So he comes Wednesday, fixes both drains, $400 later. But the funny thing was the bathroom. So I show him the fucking bathroom. And he walks, he goes, goddamn houses, the bathrooms are so small. Now my downstairs bathroom isn't tremendous, but I wouldn't say it's small, but it is a little tight. And like I said, he's a big dude. So I just started laughing. And I'm like, oh, if you need me, I'll be in the. I'll be over here. I'll be in my office, which is like right. The bathroom's right outside my office. So this guy lays across the fucking floor like a manatee. So I hear him grunt to the ground. I'm like, yeah, right now. All I need is this guy to fucking drop down on my bedroom floor, and he's under the sink, and I hear him fucking cursing and moving. Oh goddamn! Oh fucking bathroom! And I'm in here fucking dying. So then all of a sudden I hear him call my name. I'm like, oh god, he can't get off the floor. I'm gonna fucking wrench my back out trying to pick this bastard up. I go, he's standing looking. He goes, well, he said, I think I fixed it. He goes, but when I was pulling myself up, I kind of loosened your vanity. Which means he was using the fucking vanity as a hoist. I'm trying to not laugh at the guy because he looked like he was upset. It's like, I'm really sorry. He's like, I siliconed. He goes, it should be fine. He goes, but if you want me to replace, I said, Sal. I says, does the fucking sink work? He goes, yeah. I don't give a shit. I said, I'm ripping everything out eventually anyway. Don't worry about it. So he told me what he did. Apparently it was a washer that was fucking rotted or whatever. I said, as long as it works, I don't give a shit. $400 later, guy leaves. So needless to say, my plumbing is all intact. And that wasn't even the worst part of my week. So I had to go to the DMV this week. You want to talk about a fucking third world country. Now, this is partially my fault. From time to time, and it doesn't happen often, but from time to time, I have these, full-on fucking, window-drooling, retard moments. Fucking full-on retard. So, the registration on my motorcycle comes up every year, same time, end of April. And usually, I remember to fucking renew it. The DMV used to be nice. They used to send you something in the fucking mail. You'd open it up. You go, oh, look, my registration. Then you go online. Boop, boop, boop. Done. Well, I don't know what the fuck happened. They stopped sending shit in the mail. Now they want to email everything. And I don't know. This thing got, I guess, lost in my junk mail. I never renewed my motorcycle registration. So, and the fucked up thing was last week, I'm talking to a buddy of mine. And he was telling me how he forgot to put the registration sticker on his bike, and he lost. He's got to wait for a replacement. And I says, dude, you got to put that shit on right away. And I says, when I renew my Reggie, I put and I even I have a vivid fucking memory of renewing my registration, getting the sticker, which for 24 was red. Like, I remember red 24. And putting it on my fucking license. Like, I have a vivid fucking memory of this. It must have been a fucking fever dream. I don't know. Because it never happened. So Saturday, I go to move the bike, and I just happened to look, and I went, I was going to take it for a ride. I said, what the fuck? I says, where's my registration? So I come inside, I'm looking, I can't find. I said, did I ever fucking renew it? So I pull out my Reggie card, and it expired last year. So all last summer, up until November, I'm riding around with a fucking expired registration. My God, so what's wrong with me, right? If they would have stopped me, they would have impounded the motorcycle, which would have been an altogether different kind of a disaster. You might as well just end your life right then and there. So I said, holy shit, so now I was fucking pissed. So I go online and try to renew it. It's a year out. You got to go down to the DMV. So a couple people told me, oh, no, it's no big deal anymore. Like, you make a reservation online and you show up and they take you 1, 2, 3 and you're in and out in like 5-10 minutes. I'm like, okay, has to be done. How bad could this be? So I go online. I figure out what I got to bring. I fill out the form nice. You know, I get the old registration card. I even took the plate off the bike in case, because I figured I had to surrender it because they're going to have to give me a new plate. I take the title with me. I have the insurance ID card, everything, and I go down. I make a fucking 2 o'clock reservation for yesterday, right? 2 o'clock Thursday in Garden City. Now, I know how this works. If you're like a minute late, they toss your fucking reservation. So I make it a point to get there fucking early. So I get there about 1:45. I get a text message that you can log in, log in up to 5 minutes before your registration. So I walk in. I let them know I'm there. You know, you log in, whatever the fuck you do. So I go sit there. They give me a ticket with RG 170. Now, meanwhile, I'm trying to watch the numbers. They're calling. I can't figure out these fucking numbers. They're all over the fucking place. There's no rhyme or reason to anything. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. This will be fun. So 2 o'clock rolls around. Nothing. My number don't come up. I'm looking at my watch. I'm like, well, give it a minute or two. 20 minutes later, they call my fucking. So now I'm pissed. Because, see, here's the whole point of a fucking reservation, right? I make a reservation for 2 o'clock. It's my business to get there before 2 o'clock. Now, I'm there at 2. So at 2 o'clock, you should be calling my fucking number. I should be talking to one of these fucking window lickers behind the goddamn counter at 2:01. Okay? Not 2:20, 2:01. No, so we just... I don't know what the point of the reservation is because apparently we don't know how to fucking keep the reservation. I feel like Seinfeld. They can take it, but they can't keep it. You understand? So now I'm already fucking aggravated. I get some Puerto Rican broad. So I tell her why I'm there. She says, oh my God, you were driving around with the expired registration? I says, yeah, you want to say that? We could say that. I says, I'm not going to admit to anything, but yeah, I need to. So she goes, okay. She goes, you'll have everything you need, the insurance card. I'm like, okay, here you go. Now, I know a thing or two about insurance, okay? It's sort of my thing. Automobile policies run in 6-month intervals. Motorcycle policies run in 1-year intervals. So my effective date and my expiration date are 1 year apart. My policy was effective on July 30th, 2023, and it expires on July 30th, 2024. This is vital information for you guys at home. So I hand her my ID card. She goes, I need an updated one. I says, what do you mean you need an updated one? She says, I need an updated one. I says, you lost me. I don't understand the question. She goes, well, the effective date is more than 6 months out. I said, it's a 1-year policy. She says, I understand that, but the effective date... I said, well, obviously you don't understand it if you don't understand how a 1-year policy works. I says, let me show you. The effective date is July 30th, 2023. The expiration date is July 30th, 2024. Today is June 20th. Where did I lose you? Well, I need the effective date. I said, it doesn't work that way. I said, it ain't a fucking automobile policy. It's a motorcycle policy. We're doing a registration on a fucking motorcycle, hence the little mini license plate I just handed you. I don't understand what the fucking problem is. It's a valid policy. Call Allstate. She says, no, but the effect, holy fuck it. She says, you're going to have to call, she said, you're going to have to call your insurance guy, and then you're going to have to get off the line. You're going to have to go back to the reception. They're going to have to renew your your reservation. Now, this is like trying to explain air to a fucking retard. Like, I mean, in all fairness, okay, the people who work at the DMV are like maybe a quarter step ahead of Walmart employees. Like, there isn't a big gap here. Like, no one is ever going to mistake anybody in the fucking DMV for being a doctor. Like, as this woman's talking to me, I see some schmuck who works there walking past, still wearing a fucking mask under his nose like this. I'm like, I'm in fucking Narnia. Like, this is, I don't understand where the fuck. I said, lady, you mean to tell me I waited 20 fucking minutes past my registration to get up, past my reservation to get up here for you to tell me you don't understand how an insurance policy works? I said, it's a 1-year policy. The bike is registered, it's insured. What difference does it make if the fucking effective date is July or fucking April or your sister's hole? Like, I don't understand. What don't you get? I said, can we agree that today's June 20th, or am I having a psychological episode? She said, no, today's the 20th. Oh, okay. I said, and July 30th, 2024 hasn't happened yet, right? She said, no. I said, so therefore, the policy is in effect and valid. What don't you? Well, there's the effective date. I said, it's not a fucking car policy. Because if it was a car policy, I could understand why this mental fucking midget no comprende. So anyway, so before I reach through the fucking glass and end up ripping this woman's head off her shoulders and taking a bite out of it, I says, okay. So I get off the fucking line. I call my Allstate guy, and I tell him this, and he starts laughing. I says, I failed to see the fucking joke. He goes, oh, they don't understand the difference between a motorcycle and a car policy. I said, you think, asshole? I said, send me an updated card. He goes, all right. I said, I gotta redo. I said, do whatever the fuck you gotta do, man. Just send me an updated card. My motorcycle insurance, my Allstate guy, because I have to insure it through Allstate. Nobody else writes fucking motorcycles except Geico, and they're fucking terrible and Progressive, and they're a piece of shit. He's not exactly the fastest gun in the West, this guy. Nice guy, but not too fucking bright. She says, all right, Tommy, I'll email it to you. So in the meantime, I go out a fucking other line for the reception. They got to renew my goddamn, thing. So now, 20 minutes later, they call me again. I get up, now I get an Indian. I gotta go through this whole fucking thing all over again. What do you hear for? So I tell her, what, you've been running around? Here we go. Is there an echo? I says, yeah, lady, here's the new ID card. Here's this, ba. She goes and scans the ID card. Oh, this is no good. I said, what? You have to have your driver's license ID number on the policy. I said, since when? I said, you don't put your driver's license ID number on a fucking ID card. Or I said, lady, I don't know what we don't get here. I says, you're the Department of Motor Vehicles, right? I would think you've seen some kind of automotive policy at some point, okay? I don't expect you to have an insurance education. I don't expect you to even be able to spell insurance. You see the name on my license, you see the name on the form of registration, you see the name on the insurance policy. Do they all fucking match? Yeah. Okay. Does the picture in the license match my face? Yeah. Where did I lose you? Oh my God. There has to be a short bus that drops all these fucking people off in the back of the building, punches them in the fucking tape 5 times, and sends them to work. I can't believe how stupid these people are. What are they getting paid in? Jelly beans? She's like, oh no, you have to have the. I said, holy fucking shit. So now I call the guy I said, lady, I'm gonna call my insurance agent. What? So I call the guy. I called my agent from the window, and I tell him what I need. He goes, are you kidding me? I said, do I sound like I'm fucking jovial right now? He goes, all right, Tommy, I'll email it to you. So give me a couple minutes. So I said to the lady, before you tell me to get off the fucking line, I'm going to tell you right now, I ain't fucking moving. I said, you want to be stupid? That's your prerogative. I said, but I am not moving from this window until I get my ID card. So we're going to wait here however long. You're going to get to look at me for however long it takes. She says, but I said, I don't care about but. I says, and I took a look at the security that you got in this place. I guarantee you, there ain't, all of them together aren't going to be able to remove me. I said, so unless we want to be on the fucking news later, let's wait together, okay? 5 minutes later, I get the fucking ID card in my email. She scans it. I said, is that better? Like, I mean, I was in the DMV for an hour and 11 minutes. Okay? Nice to make a fucking reservation. Nice. Granted, my own fault for forgetting, going fucking full retard last year and not, renewing my registration. But holy shit, they don't make it fucking easy. My God. Huh. Like I said, it's been a week. It's definitely been a week. Matter of fact, this is even a funny story. So last night, I've been having these weird dreams all fucking night, all week long. I don't know what it is. So last night, I wake up in the middle of I was having a dream. I wake up in the middle of a dead sleep. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. My eyes are open. And I swear to God, I see somebody walking across my fucking bed. I must have still been dreaming. I don't know. So, like, I can make out, it looked like a guy. Like, maybe 5'11", 6 feet tall, like a flat top. Like, I swear to Christ, I see this guy walking across my bedroom. He had put his hand on my doorknob. And as I sit up, I open my eyes, like, who the fuck are you? And I launched myself out of the bed like a torpedo, like a 230-pound fucking rocket. So I launched myself out of the bed to tackle the guy. And all I ended up doing was tackling 2 sneaker cabinets, and they went down. I got up and what the fuck? I said, what am I, still dreaming? Like, who fucking does this? So now I'm thinking, did I really see them? Was I dreaming? Now, the funny thing is, I have fucking firearms all over my house. Like, this place is Fort Knox. You break in here, it's the last fucking thing you're ever going to do in life. So I grabbed the sawed-off shotgun that I keep under my bed. So I'm checking the windows, I'm walking around the house, walking around my fucking house in my drawers holding a fucking shotgun at 4:30 in the morning. I'm like, yeah, I'm really fucking losing my goddamn bird. Like, I don't know what the hell is happening. I didn't drink it all this week, so I think that might have something to do with it. I don't know. It's getting fucking crazy in here. And maybe it's the heat. I mean, it's fucking like I'm dripping right now. Okay, another fucking sad news. Donald Sutherland died on Thursday. He was 88 years old. I mean, he was in, Kelly's Heroes, Dirty Dozen. Actually, he wasn't in Dirty Dozen, I don't think. Maybe he was. MASH. Yeah, good actor. Died because he was old. The Pilots Association wants to drop the word cockpit because it's offensive to women. But, the gay flight attendants love it. I mean, all women love cock. Even the fucking lesbians love cock. Granted, they like their cocks made of rubber, maybe like glass and silicone. But still, it's cock. Okay? The world is just turning into a bunch of unnecessary pussies. But don't worry, kids. The Friday wrap-up is here to toughen the world up. So migrants, drunks, sneakers, and cars, hold on to something. The Friday wrap-up's going to Mars, baby. Okay, on the persecution of Trump. Well, Christmas came early this year, kids. This Thursday, June 27th, the matchup of all matchups, the rematch of all rematches, the Trump-Biden debate. I'm actually titillated for this. Like, listen, all week long, I've been hearing all kinds of shit on the news. Can Trump and Biden, duke it out, blah, blah, blah. So here's what's going on. They've sequestered Biden in Camp David for the last week. He's going to be sequestered all up until the fucking, to prep him for the debate. What are they prepping him with? They're shooting him up with a cocktail full of fucking vitamin B12 and cocaine and Red Bull. Like, see how he was at the State of the Union? He came out, he didn't even wait for the fucking speaker to introduce him. He just looked at the teleprompter, and then boom, took off. It was like, I heard a comedian make this comparison the other day on, Gutfeld. He said it's like Rocky IV. Like the training montage for Rocky IV, like you see like, Stallone like out there punching fucking dead trees in Siberia. And then you see like Ivan Drago like in a lab where they're shooting him up with all kinds of fucking steroids and they got him hooked up to all kinds of machinery to get him ready. And like, Stallone's out there punching fucking trees. Well, that's like Trump. Trump is like Stallone here, okay? He's out there fucking punching trees. He's having rallies. He's not sitting there like getting quizzed and because he already knows, okay? He knows what he's going to do. First of all, I'm going to tell you how this is going to go. And you heard it here first, okay? If Biden can make it 90 minutes without having explosive fucking diarrhea, they're going to say he won. It doesn't matter if he gets up there and goes, if he even pisses himself, they're like, you know what? He did such a good job. He made it 90. He's really running the country. No matter what he does, they're going to say he won because it's on CNN. The whole fucking deck is stacked in Joe Biden's favor. And that just goes to show you the kind of guy Trump is. He knows that. He ain't fucking dumb. And he's got balls bigger than King Kong. He's still going in there. Trump shows up. By him just showing up, he wins. Okay? They're going to cut his mic off. Give me a break. So there's no audience, nothing. Because they're doing everything in their power to make Joe look good. It's going to take a fucking miracle. They could shoot him up with as much dope as they want. He's still got a Q&A for 90 minutes. It's not like he's reading shit off of a teleprompter. Okay? He's actually got to be able to think, which Biden has proved more than enough times that he's incapable of thinking. His brain doesn't work. Period. So this is going to be it's going to be like punching a baby. Trump is going to mop the fucking floor with him. But if you listen to the fucking mainstream media, they're going to say Biden won. Just like they said he won the last debate, which clearly he didn't. Okay? Obviously. I mean, fucking Ray Charles could see that. And he's blind and deaf. I'm sure he voted for Biden, but still. Okay? So I'm excited to see this. Even though I'm going to have to watch CNN. They're even streaming this shit on HBO Max. They know it's just going to be a fucking ratings haul. But they're stacking the deck in Trump's favor. I still think in spite of that, he still wins. But, if you listen to the mainstream media, they're probably going to say otherwise. So clear your fucking calendars for Thursday, kids. It's going to be fun. Okay, on another Biden blunder. Well, Joe Biden's been busy all week looking feeble-minded and retarded on TV. I mean, like the last week and a half, right? So he was in Italy at like some G7 summit. And like, you've seen the video. They're getting ready for a photo. And Joe Biden just wanders off and he's staring like aimlessly into a field that the Italian prime minister had to grab by the it's a good thing you don't understand Italian, because she's like, ma questa che è proprio stupido, guarda la faccia. She had to go grab him, he's like, and he walks like he's demented. You ever see like somebody with Alzheimer's walk, they're not sure if they're walking or crapping themselves, like that's kind of how Joe Biden is. So that was one thing. Then he held a fundraiser, at a Juneteenth celebration. They're having like the clapping, they're all dancing, and there he is. His brain just stopped where he just froze. He's like, I'm sure the last thought that he had was, who's all these buggies? But like he just stopped working. Like somebody had to shake him. Like, dude, are you dead? This happens with old people, okay? Their brains like just cut out. Then he had a fucking huge like celebrity fundraiser in Hollywood. Same thing. Deer in the headlights, just froze. Like Obama had to come and get him. Grab him by the arm. And like put his arm around. Okay, Joe, here we go. There's some ice cream back there. We got some chocolate chip ice cream. Here we go, pal. I mean, the guy is just, lights are on, nobody's home. Right? But the White House and the media are saying that all of these videos that you see are cheap fakes. They're fake videos. They've been edited. Are you fucking kidding me? These are not edited. These are actually fucking happening. They're basically saying Don't believe your eyes. Believe what we tell you. No, just fine. I mean, fucking Stevie Wonder can see this guy ain't all there. Can't wait for this debate. I mean, this is gonna be fucking fun, right? Hey, baby, what's going on? What's up, Pops? How you doing? Oh, man, you know, I'm just chilling, baby. I'm just chilling. Well, you know, we got a big show going on. I see that. You on a roll, baby. You on a roll, motherfucker. So what we gonna talk about? I know you got something planned this week for Black and White. So what we gonna talk about? Oh, I'm glad you asked me that, Pops. I am glad you asked me that because you know what we're going to talk about? What we going to talk about? We're going to talk about Juneteenth. Juneteenth? That's right, Juneteenth. You mean white people celebrate Juneteenth? Well, not exactly. Hey, babe. Whoa, hey, look who's back. How you doing, Big Mama? Did you miss Big Mama, baby? I heard you was asking for me last week and shit. No, I wasn't. I just wondered where you... Baby, I saw the show. I saw the longing in your eyes, baby. Ooh, you missed Big Mama. It's okay. Big Mama here, baby. Okay, can we get back to the show, Big Mama? Oh, show, baby. You get back to your show. You looking fine. Look at that chest. Ooh, love. Oh, honey. Ooh, I'm feeling faint. It's probably because it's humid out. Go have some water, Big Mama. You'll be all right. Okay, anyway, yes, Pops. No, white people do not celebrate Juneteenth. But take a look at the clip. Should we roll the clip? That's right, baby. Let's roll that clip. Ooh, baby.
Suspected in a deadly shooting at a Juneteenth celebration here in Texas remains at large this midday. So this happened in Round Rock down near Austin on Saturday night, leaving 2 people dead.
We're still awaiting the next step update, but we do know the FBI is now involved after this Juneteenth celebration turned violent, leaving 2 people dead and 14 others injured, including one as young as 10 years old. The celebration was winding down around 11 o'clock Saturday night when police said a fight broke out between 2 groups of people, and someone in one of those 2 groups pulled out a gun and started shooting.
And we begin tonight with shots fired on MLK Drive after the city's Juneteenth Day parade and celebration have ended. With that being said, let's get right out to our Miriam McCarr, who's out on the scene. And Miriam, what can you tell us so far?
Well, Charles and Ryan, we are told that at least 5 people were injured as a result of this shooting, but we're not sure exactly how many people were shot.
The shots went off, and then I looked up and I saw one girl limping with her leg, and the other girl was shot on the ground with a shotgun to her neck. At that time, it was only like 4 or 5 of them. But then they just keep...
Breaking news, arrests near the Juneteenth Day celebration. Chopper 4 was over the scene as police in riot gear broke up a disturbance just south and west of the celebration. It appeared that a crowd of unruly people was forming a car near 4th and Center, but the group scrambled when officers moved in. We have seen 4 people being arrested so far. Now the festival is ended.
Overnight in the streets of Washington, D.C. at a Juneteenth festival when gunfire erupted. And this morning, the suspect is still at large. Mary Alice Parks has the latest from D.C. Good morning, Mary Alice.
Michael, good morning. It was one of those summer nights where everyone was out and about trying to enjoy the weather. And then all of a sudden, police rushing in from every direction to this area that was just packed with people. Overnight chaos and panic in the streets of D.C. after gunfire erupted at a packed Juneteenth concert and festival. Police say the unauthorized event was being shut down after a series of fights and issues with the massive crowd.
No, that is...
And then around 8:30 p.m., a gunman opening fire, killing a teenager police say was 15 years old and injuring 3 others, including a D.C. police officer.
It is my pleasure to welcome the Carver High School Tigerettes and a dance choreographed by their teacher, Ms. Tamala Ransom, that embodies the spirit of joy and celebrates the freedom of emancipation.
また平行豚に反応してる。
Holy shit! These motherfuckers, you know, this is what happens. You can't give people shit. This is why we can't have nice things. You know, these motherfuckers, they just ruin every motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? They just, you know, you just give them a little holiday, give them a day off of work and shit. And what happened, man? They start shooting and going crazy and all kind of motherfucking shit. That's right, baby. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers crazy. So what do white people do on Juneteenth? We call it Wednesday. So you mean to tell me you don't celebrate? No, what the fuck are we gonna celebrate? It's Wednesday. Did you have a day off or some shit? No, I didn't have no day off. The garbage man had a day. Yeah, the garbage man. It's a fucking federal holiday. But we're gonna talk a little bit more about that later on in the show. That's right, baby. You know what? You stay cool, baby. You know it. And I'd wrap that shit up 4 or 5 times. You shut up, D-Roy. Baby, don't you listen to him. Big Mama got a clean pussy. You know what? I'll take your word for it. Man, nobody been in that pussy for fucking 18, 20 fucking years. That's why it's clean. You got cobwebs and shit. Leroy, I'm gonna kick your ass. Listen, baby, I'm gonna take a nice cold shower, get my nipples nice and hard for you, baby. And you wanna come and you wanna soap down Big Mama's back, you know you can, but better still. How about I soap you up? You know what? I'm good. I'll see you later, Big Mama. I gotta get back to the show. That's right, baby. You get back to your show. Big Mama be waiting for your ass. Ooh, Lord. Ooh. Whew. Okay, well, that was awkward, huh? All right, kids, get your tickets out. We're about to hop onto that maniacal, magical express of the mayhem and fucking read the crazy train's about to leave the station. But woo-hoo! First stop, Corona, Queens. Well, the fucking migrants are at it again, our new star fucking citizens. I mean, this was such a good idea, letting all these degenerates into the country. So, it's not even funny, actually. So, you know, there's been some migrant uprisings or issues in the last week. So, this fucking degenerate fucking wetback fuck migrant raped a 13-year-old girl last week in the park. Fresh Meadows Park, I think it was. So what happened was she was in the park with a friend of hers, a 13-year-old boy. And this psychopath approached him with a fucking machete, tied both of them up and gagged them, and then raped the little girl, videotaped it as he was narrating it. Like, this is a sick motherfucker, right? So he leaves them there. So they got loose, whatever. So they went to the police, and they gave a very detailed description of the guy, even down to this particular tattoo he had on his chest. Like, you talk about fucking traumatized. These poor kids are never going to be right again. Okay, you know. You get the one kid who's tied up against the tree, watched this whole fucking thing, couldn't do a damn thing, and then the poor little girl, Jesus Christ. It's I'm not even making a joke about this. This is fucking terrible. I mean, so, you know, thankfully, they got the guy, and here's how. And you know, sometimes you got to give credit to, you know, the fucking, the local fucking guys that hang around in the neighborhood, right? So they recognized the guy's picture. You know, so some guys that hang out at a bodega recognize him. They know he goes to that boat. So they waited for the fucking guy. So he comes to the bodega when they fucking chased him. He ran. He jumped. He slides under a car like a fucking rat. They grabbed him. They beat the fuck out of this guy. And they tied him up with a belt and waited for the cops to come. Imagine. Cops wouldn't have caught him. They caught him. So he's being prosecuted. And oddly enough, he was previously arrested in New York and released. As a matter of fact, he was even detained when he came into the country by ICE, and they let him go too, because, catch and release. And then, of course, you can't actually prosecute a criminal in New York City because it's racist unless their last name is Trump and you fabricated the crime. Then that's okay. So that's the second one. The first one this week was a lady by the name of Rachel Morin in Maryland, who's a mother of 5, who was raped and murdered. She went out for a jog, never came back. Meanwhile they're investigating the boyfriend and this, that, and the other. Turns out it was one of these fucking wetback shitbags. Again, who also had priors. Both of these fucking guys had priors in their countries, came here and got arrested and released. See, Trump was right. Again, they're not sending their best. And when he said that, everyone, oh my God, that's racist. You know what? That ain't fucking racist. That's right. And if being right is racist, well then, I guess what? We're all fucking racist. Okay? Next stop, Sag Harbor, New York. Out there in the Hamptons, how nice, even they got problems. So Justin Timberlake, formerly of NSYNC, was busted for a DWI. And this was big news this week. Oh my God, I guess celebrities never drink and drive. Well, first of all, so Monday night, he goes out to dinner in Sag Harbor with a bunch of other fucking rich jerk-offs. And then he leaves the restaurant. He was at the American Hotel. I kind of know where this place is. And he was driving his brand new BMW. And it was a 2025. Privileged. And I guess he ran a stop sign. He was swerving, driving erratically. Cops fucking pulled him over. The cop that pulled him over was like 12. Didn't even know who he was. So they booked him. And they took it and they did a night in the drunk tank. So everybody's making he's making a big deal of this because he's like, well, I only had one martini. Listen, maybe he only did have one martini. I've had one martini before and sometimes it's been fucking stoned out. You don't know what the hell he was drinking before he got to the restaurant. I'm not making excuses for this guy. I think he's a fucking moron. First of all, you're a celebrity. You're in the Hamptons. I'm pretty sure you could afford a fucking driver. Why are you driving? If I had their fucking money, I wouldn't drive anywhere. Okay? If I was going out to dinner and I was going to get fucking stoned, I'd have a fucking chauffeur. Drive me. Well, take a fucking Uber. I mean, again, I'm pretty sure you could afford it. So I don't feel bad for these motherfuckers. I hope they give him the Trump treatment. Probably won't. I think he's actually a MAGA supporter, closet MAGA supporter. Otherwise, they probably would have let him go. Next stop, Detroit, Michigan. So, I read this article and I fucking love this guy. So this 61-year-old guy, right, has 1,447 pairs of Jordans. Now, you all know, if you've been watching the show for a hot minute, you know I'm a big fucking sneakerhead. Like, I don't have the sneaker wall behind me anymore because since we've changed locations, I've relocated the sneaker wall, so it's not my backdrop anymore. But you all know this. I mean, especially if you know me personally. So I always get this question. What are you going to do when you're old? The same thing I fucking do now. I'm old now. Okay? You're never too old for a good pair of fucking Jordans. Okay? And this guy is my long-lost brother who's a brother. Apparently, he's been collecting Jordans since 1985, since the original pair dropped. And that's back when they were like $40. And that was a lot of money back then, I guess. So, here's the tragedy of this story. So this poor fuck made the ultimate mistake in life and got married. So he got married. That's what I'm telling you. After a certain age, you just don't do it. Because you just kiss half your shit goodbye. So he got married for 1 year and the bitch cheated on him. So he caught her and he divorced her. But in the divorce settlement, he had to give up 100 pairs of Jordans, plus all of his autographed Michael Jordan memorabilia. See, now if that were me, I'd be doing 25 to life before any of that happened. Okay? I just, before I give you anything, I'm going to give the police a good reason to come and arrest me and keep me. I'm going to kill you. I'll put everything in storage, and when I get out, it'll still be there. Get claimed temporary insanity. First offense, you're out in 10 years. Nice little vacation. Last stop, Louisiana. So, someone stole John Schneider's General Lee. We all know who John Schneider is, right? I mean, if you grew up in the fucking 80s, you watched television. The Dukes of Hazzard. Bo Duke. So, Bo Duke, John Schneider, his late wife, who passed away recently from ovarian cancer, very sad. She gifted him a replica of the General Lee. That's probably the best gift anyone could ever give someone in the entire world. I've been in love with this car since I was 4 or 5 years old. I don't know, ever since the first time I saw the fucking Dukes of Hazzard. It was 1982. Okay? Even to this day, I get enamored by it. It's why my favorite color is orange. I tell you, I mean, the first thing I would ever buy if I ever hit the lotto, even if it's for $1 million only, is a fucking General Lee. That's it. That's the only thing. It's the only thing that before I drop dead, I gotta at least drive the fucking thing. Okay? But yeah. So, I mean, this is a special gift. She gives him a General Lee. That's a keeper. That's the kind of woman you marry. Anyhow, the fucking car got stolen. Somebody fucking boosted the General Lee. And it's been gone for a few months. And apparently, John Schneider found out who has it. Which he mentioned in a Facebook post that he knows who stole the General Lee. Are you fucking kidding me, John? If you know who's got the General, you don't post about it on Facebook. You go smash this motherfucker's head in with a sledgehammer. You understand? You take the sledgehammer, you grab him by the fucking shirt, and you keep banging it across his fucking mouth until all of his teeth turn to fucking dust. Okay? That's what you do. Everybody's a fucking pussy. Holy shit, he's posting about it on Facebook saying, God will judge you. God, fuck that! God ain't an insurance company. Okay? What is he gonna do? Go, hey, you give that car back. No! He'll be looking at you going, why the fuck aren't you beating this asshole with a fucking hammer? Okay? I'm pretty sure you get up to heaven, he's gonna say, well, what's wrong with you? You know who did it? You didn't break his fucking teeth? It's the General Lee. They look past that thing. Like, it's like, you know, it was like one of the 11th and 12th commandments. If you kill someone over the General Lee, it's all right. Anyway, your sports update. Major League Baseball, Yankees and Braves tonight at 7:05. Mets and Cubs tonight at 2:20. You know, this aggravates the shit out of me. I work in Chicago. Not every day, but my office is in Chicago. I've mentioned this, you all know. And every fucking time I go to Chicago in the summer, the Cubs are always out of town. Always. Doesn't matter if it's during a weekday, whatever. Just anytime I fucking try to get into Chicago to see a Cubs game. The one time I was in Chicago when the Cubs were in town, the fucking game got rained out. My God, all I want to do is go to a fucking ball game at Wrigley Field. Because two reasons. One, it's one of the last historic fucking baseball stadiums, okay, next to Fenway Park. And two, Wrigleyville is a fun fucking, well, it used to be. Before these fucking mayors destroyed Chicago. But Wrigleyville was a fun fucking town to party in after. Pre-gaming and after. You lined up with sports bars. It's a fucking fun town. Okay? All I want to do is just go to a fucking game at Wrigley. Nothing. Every fucking time I'm in Chicago, the goddamn Cubs are never in town. So anyway, Mets and Cubs tonight in Chicago. Phillies and Diamondbacks tonight at 6:40. NBA, well, Celtics beat the Mavs on Monday in Boston. You know, this is the first time I've ever had to say I'm glad the Celtics won. You know, being a Knicks fan, you're just predisposed to not liking the fucking Celtics. But I hate Mark Cuban that much fucking more. Like, I can't stand this cocksucker. You have no idea. I hate his face. I hate his name. I hate everything about this cocksucker. The fact that he owns the goddamn Mavericks that's why I'm glad the fucking Celtics won. So there's that. NFL news. Whew, a lot going on in the NFL world this week. First off, brace yourselves for this. Bill Belichick is apparently dating a 24-year-old former cheerleader. I saw a picture of this and I said, this has got to be fake fucking news. So I Googled it. Then it was on Fox. It's all over the fucking... He's 74 years old and melting. Have you seen this man's physique? It resembles a marshmallow that got a little too close to a flame. It's like... He's got his man tits are bigger than his fucking 24-year-old girlfriend's perky fucking knobs. He's banging a 24-year-old. He's old enough to be her grandfather. She is seeing this disaster of a human naked. Ugh, how horrid. Like, he picked her up on a flight to Florida. He sits down next to her. She was studying for something in a college exam, and he inquired, and then he signed her textbook, Bill Belichick, and then listed all the fucking Super Bowls he won. I mean, he took a shot, but you're 70, she's 24 years old. You're basically a fucking pedophile. Like, I'm sorry. You're old enough to be her grandfather. Like, you were a fucking senior citizen when this kid was born. Like, you were in your 50s. It's like picking up a baby at 50 years old and go, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you. Like, it's sick. It's fucking sick. First of all, where is this girl's father? Because if I was her father, I can tell you exactly where I would be. In lockup, doing 25 to life for fucking dismembering a 74-year-old man. That's where I would be. I mean, this woman doesn't even have daddy issues, it's grandpa issues. I mean, I get it, there's gold diggers out there, but holy fucking shit. What is wrong with these broads? He's 70. There was pictures of him on the internet. He was seen leaving her house at like 5 o'clock in the morning with no shirt. She fucked him so good he couldn't find his shirt. With his man tits and he's got more hair on his fucking back than a Wookiee. Listen, I ain't, I'm not, I'm not exactly, a hairless cat myself, but, I manscape. But holy shit, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And she's hot. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't. I just don't get it. Another NFL news. Bad news for the Giants, kids. Our fucking Giants just can't catch a break. So they were celebrating their 100th-year anniversary of Madison Square Garden at this big dinner. And head coach Brian Daboll showed up looking like this. He's not fat anymore. The whole season is fucked now. He can't coach all skinny and pretty. You need Fat Daboll. Fat Daboll has balls the size of a football. Okay? Fat Daboll makes the fucking craziest goddamn decisions that win games. Skinny Daboll isn't going to do that. You know why fat coaches are better football coaches? Because they're hangry all the time. They're hungry. They've been walking back and forth for 4 fucking quarters. They burned 4 calories. They need a fucking sandwich the size of my goddamn arm. The skinny one's thinking of a fucking salad. Okay? They're not hangry. They're like, my pants fit. This is nice. Okay? There's no chafing. There's no rubbing. There's no uncomfortability whatsoever. Skinny Daboll's gonna fuck the whole season. Okay? I hope somebody starts shoving cheesesteaks down this fucking bald-headed jerk-off's throat so that he gains fucking 80 pounds before the goddamn season. I saw this, I went fucking crazy. Okay? I mean, he went, him and his wife, the broad in the picture is his wife. This is the before picture. They were both fucking elephants. And you know something? Who cares? They were winning football games. I mean, we were close. Now, forget it. They're both skinny. The wife looks amazing. She's all skinny and slinky. Now she wants to fuck every night. They weren't fucking before. She couldn't find his dick. She, every time he wanted a piece, she ate a tub of ice cream and fell asleep and farted. So, again, they made him aggressive. Fat Dable goes for the fucking touchdown with like 30 seconds left in the fucking game. Okay? Skinny Dable's gonna play it safe. Let's take a field goal. This is what I mean. The whole season's fucked. I saw this, I went fucking bananas. Gotta go get fucking skinny. What is it with these people all of a sudden when I got healthy? You work in football. You shouldn't be healthy. Fucking stupid. More fucking disturbing NFL news. So Deion Sanders, we all know who this fucking guy is. He's now coaching a college team in Buffalo. Well, he's had some medical issues. From multiple fucking leg injuries and surgeries. He's had blood clots and everything. And he had to have part of his fucking foot amputated. And you know how I am about feet. And he's on Good Morning America with Michael Strahan and this.
That foot in the body and all the things that you've been going through, because you've been dealing with a serious issue. You had blood clots. Oh, let's not do that. This is morning TV. People are eating breakfast, Deion. You can't do that.
I'm proud of my amputation. No, I'm not shy about what transpired. I'm back. I'm fighting back, man.
I mean, what? Even Michael Strahan, you could see he verped a little bit. Like he was like, hey, you got. Why would you take out half of your fucking disheveled? Like his fucking foot was missing. It's like two big toes. It's like a claw now. Why would you take it? I'm proud of my amputation, motherfucker. No, your foot should never see daylight ever again. Like you ain't wearing slides. You keep a sock on that cocksucker. Like, I mean, if I was his wife, I'd be like, bitch, you're sleeping in the fucking next room. One of those feet comes near me, I'll cut your whole fucking leg off. Deion, you touch me with that fob, I'll cut your whole motherfucking leg right off, motherfucker. Can't deal anymore. All right, kids, on Tommy's Pub and Grub review, well, in celebration of this marvelous fucking holiday, Juneteenth, they have Juneteenth flavored ice cream at Walmart. Take a look at this. I mean, everybody's looking to make a buck. I mean, what is it? Watermelon flavored with fried chicken chips and a cornbread swirl? How do you make Juneteenth ice cream? I mean, it doesn't sound. I mean, it sounds sort of delicious, but. What is all three of our favorite things thrown up in one little tub? Shit. Oh, God, kids. All right. Oh, and what the fuck is that? We're going to talk about Juneteenth. Now, I might have said this before in previous shows, but it bears repeating. Because, the more I see this, they're talking about this fucking holiday. They have, things for it and decorations now. I'm like, what? Juneteenth is they're calling it the Black Independence Day. So, here's the Reader's Digest version. So, okay, the Civil War ended when the South surrendered to the North at Appomattox Courthouse in Virginia. And that technically ended the Civil War and thus ended slavery across the entire country. Except Texas. Texas didn't get the fucking news until a month later. Texas was a shit show because the whole state was divided. You had North Texas that was unionized, and you had South Texas that was Confederate. That's where the term brother against brother came from. Had nothing to do with home. So they were still fighting the fucking Civil War in Texas a month later. No one knew. So finally, the mail got there, and they said, stop it. And they stopped it. And that happened on June 19th, whatever. And that's the term Juneteenth. So they're saying that was the official end of slavery. No! What's it? The official end was the surrender at Appomattox Courthouse. You guys are celebrating getting the mail a month late in fucking Texas. How is this a holiday? Okay? I mean, you want to call it the Black Independence Day? Go ahead. Okay? We shoot fireworks on 4th of July. They shoot each other on June 19th. And they get an entire day off to do it. Now, here's where I have an issue with the holiday, on top of everything else. You know, if a white person says Happy Juneteenth to somebody, right away you're a fucking racist. Because they know this is ridiculous. They have to, okay? They have to. They know it's ridiculous. And I'll explain why in a minute. So, my thing is, every black person is celebrating Juneteenth. Why? Unless you are a direct descendant to a southern slave, what the fuck are you celebrating? It ain't your holiday. Like, there's a lot of different black cultures in the United States, okay? They're not just southern black. I mean, you got people that have come here directly from Africa. You have people that have come, Jamaica, anywhere in the Caribbean, like Guyana, Dominica, fucking Haiti. Like, what? Again, all of these other countries, right? Nigeria, all these places. What the fuck are you celebrating Juneteenth for? You weren't enslaved here. You were collecting coconuts and living in fucking straw huts on the beach during the Civil War. What the fuck are you jumping up and down and celebrating? Why should you get a day off? And if they have to work because their employer doesn't want to, I'm in here working for the white man. No, motherfucker, you're working for yourself. The white man is giving you money. Would you rather not be working and not getting paid? Because that's kind of why they surrendered at Appomattox. See, the problem is nobody wants to teach history anymore. History is very important. It separates the fucking intelligent people from the dummies. This whole Juneteenth thing is the Democrats pandering to the black community. I'm going to tell you why now. Okay? Because again, nobody likes history, right? So, Professor Tommy's in town. So, the Democrats were the ones in favor of slavery. The South is, and even still, well, maybe not today, but the South was deeply Democrat. Everybody in the South at the time of the Civil War was a Democrat. And they didn't want to end slavery because it was free labor. They're always money-oriented. The North, the Union, were Republicans. They said, no, stop it. So the Republicans tried to end slavery. The Democrats said no. And hence the reason the Civil War happened. So they lost the Civil War. I think it was a strategic surrender. Because fast forward to today, now the Democrats are running the fucking show, and they still have slavery. I'm going to show you why now, okay? Because what they do is they pander to morons. Now, I'm not saying every black person is stupid, because there's a lot of them out there that are fucking intelligent. They're voting for Trump. They see the writing on the wall. They know they're being used. And they go, no, this is fucking dumb. The dummies that are on the government tit, it's just a new form of slavery, okay? They keep you coming back. So they throw you a fucking, oh yeah, Juneteenth, this is a big important holiday, here you go. And they let you do the heavy lifting, you fucking idiots, because now you're going, that's right, you see, because anybody don't like Juneteenth, they're fucking racist. No, we're just pointing out that it's not really a fucking holiday. You're celebrating getting the mail a month late. Doesn't really sound like a fucking noteworthy day. It's not a reason why you should be off. Like, people were like giving me, so how come you don't close your company on Juneteenth? I'm like, because we're all Italian. Fuck would I do that for? Why am I giving out a free day's pay? Yeah, call me Scrooge if you want. You're lucky I fucking close on Christmas. I even think that's fucking overrated. That's right, I said it. Want to close on a holiday, you close on the 4th of July. So I think it's a stupid fucking holiday. And again, if you don't have ancestors going back to the Civil War days, your ass should be going to work. You shouldn't be celebrating shit. And more importantly, you should be able to, the only ones you should be allowed to celebrate is if they can trace their ancestors back to Texas. Okay? Because if you were in Virginia, the day after Appomattox, you were running around going, I'm free, what do I do? Shit. People in Texas are going, swing low, sweet chariot. What you mean the war's over? Oh shit, you mean we're done? Fuck this shit, I'm out. A month later. Stupid. Oh, God. I mean it. I'm not racist. I just hate everyone equally. I just have a fucking allergy to stupid people. Okay, kids, on Right or Racist. Studies show that in 2016, black NCAA Division I basketball players have a dismal 53% graduation rate. Did you ever hear these motherfuckers talk? Well, that's racist. Sorry to burst your picket bubble. But the graduation rate is 75% and has been steadily increasing each year. Thank God for DEI. Again, have you ever heard them talk? Look at their tweets. They spell everything phonetically. They graduated. Sure. Okay, kids, your PSA. Well, it's that time of year again. Summer's here. You know, people start dressing a little bit, with less clothing on. They start breaking out their favorite summer footwear. So now we have to have that conversation that we've been having every year for the last 3 years. Imagine this show's been going on 3 years now. We have to talk about feet, okay? Because I say it every year, and I don't think anyone's paying attention. If your feet look like they got ran over by a truck, that you were wandering around in the Flintstone era, okay? They're fucking mangled, mouth-shapen, deformed, bunions, corns, like things that are protruding out of it, okay? You don't take them out and show them to people. You keep them covered and hidden. You don't go to the beach unless you're going to wear fucking socks, and then you look ridiculous and don't go to the fucking beach, okay? You wear shoes, sneakers, fucking wear Timberlands. I don't give a fuck. Red Wings, cowboy boots, but you do not take them out and horrify people. That goes for men and women. Especially men. Okay? Like if you got cornflake toes and shit, like just fucking hide that. Just keep that your own fucking miserable secret. Nobody wants to see it. Okay? Now slides, flip-flops, sandals, let's talk about this shit, okay? Slides, no. Again, these people who wear fucking slides, like, I just want to snap their fucking ankles. What are you doing? You're just basically giving up on life, okay? And now they have these new slides. They're called, they're not new, they were out where, UFOs. It sounds, it's like the sound that a fat person makes when you shoulder check them in the fucking gut. Okay, that's the brand of this company, and it's like this one solid piece of rubber kind of slide, and it comes up a little bit so it hides some of the foot, and it kind of narrows it. It looks fucking stupid, and you see guys wearing them and women, and they're wearing socks with them. What are you doing? Why don't you just go to Palestine and surrender yourself? Okay, do that. Fucking retarded. Flip flops are acceptable under certain conditions. Condition number one, you're going to the beach, your feet look nice, okay? And feet never look exceptional. You'll never hear me go, wow, that's just a wonderful looking foot. There's ones that don't make me want to vomit and rip my fucking eyeballs out of my head, and then there's everything else that makes me want to do exactly that. So I think I have pretty okay feet. My toes are straight. They're not dirty looking. There's no cornflake toes. Everything's well manicured, You go to the beach, you're wearing flip-flops. I get that. Maybe you're coming from the beach and make a stop somewhere. You're still wearing flip-flops. Okay. Maybe you're having a lazy Sunday afternoon. It's hot out. You're wearing basketball shorts, your wife beater. You throw on your flip-flops because you're wandering around the house. You just got to go out and do a couple, 2-3 things. That's okay. Again, provided your foot isn't making people want to jump off the fucking George Washington Bridge. If you're wearing sandals, like mandals, you never see these things with the straps and the others, just fucking kill yourself now. Just go find a bus, and as it's coming, time it right, and dive in front. Wear your sandals while you do it, okay? So they can fly off and hit somebody in the mouth. What are you doing? Stop it with the fucking mandals. The other Wednesday, when I was at the yesterday, when I was at the DMV, there's a guy sitting next to me in socks, sandals, and fucking khaki pants. I looked at this guy. I wanted to fucking take my arm and bash him right in the fucking throat with it. And he was an old guy. He was white. I could see if he was some kind of an Indian refugee or something. He was white. I'm just looking at this guy. I'm like, what? This is why you're sitting in the fucking DMV on a Thursday. Look at you. Ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. And another PSA. This kind of popped into my head this morning. I was talking to a friend of mine. Someone I do business with. She's an insurance agent. And close to my age, a little younger, I think. Pretty girl, but not wrapped too tight. A fortune cookie slid out of a fucking fortune slid out of a fortune cookie a long time ago. So she was complaining. She can't meet any decent guys. She goes on dates and blah blah blah. She asked me if I had any friends I could hook her up with, and I'm like, no, all my friends are married. She's like, oh, I can't. It's so hard to find a decent guy. I said, well, what's a decent guy to you? She's like, I want like a guy that's like a man, like kind of like you, like a tough guy, like like a man's man, but he can't be a Trump supporter. I says, I'm gonna stop you there. And she's Puerto Rican, this girl. I said, I'm gonna stop you there. I said, what you described doesn't fucking exist. I'm gonna tell you why. I said, because real men are not fucking Democrats. Just yesterday, I'm like, no. I said, the fact that you're even answering me at this point shows you're not even intelligent to continue this conversation, okay? Real men, guys like myself, like my friends, okay, do not become Democrats because we don't have vaginas. We're not pussies, okay? Like, we're blue-collar guys. Even if you wear a shirt and tie, you're a fucking blue-collar guy still. You go to work, you bust your ass, you make your money, you pay your bills. That's it. We're not looking for fucking handouts. We just don't want to be fucking taxed and, deal with this woke bullshit and this DEI crap and this, that, and the other thing. Fucking men that are Democrats are not like us, okay? They wear seersucker suits. They wear skinny jeans and like slides with socks. They sit to pee so they don't make a little sprinkle on the seat. Okay? They're not they get sensitive. They cry a lot. I said, you want a real man, then you better switch your fucking political affiliates. I said, because a real guy don't even want you, because the minute he finds out you voted for that fucking retard in the White House, you're done. She said, well, somebody asked me that. I said, well, that's a smart guy. And then he fucking left you there, right? She goes, yeah. I said, well, there you go. That's just why you're fucking single. She says, I don't think that. I said, you asked me, I'm telling you. I said, what you're looking for doesn't exist. I said, you want a real man? Fine, change your political affiliation. I said, first of all, you're in the insurance business, and you're a fucking Democrat. You should be run out of the fucking business. I said, the fucking Democrats are killing this whole fucking industry. I said, every day I got to fight with customers because of a fucking Democrat. I'm like, please. So you're fucking retarded. She didn't like the word retarded either. I'm like, you see, that's another thing. You got these fucking idiotic hang-ups, which is what she did. She hung up on me, but that's okay. So remember, kids, if your feet are ugly, keep them covered. And real men are not fucking Democrats. It's been your Friday wrap-up. Stay COVID-less, kids. No mask, don't ask. Haters can kiss my ass. And remember, stay cool out there. I'll see you when I see you.